Words just can't describe how special this place is. So instead, I'm going to show you some of my favorite features, amenities, and little details that make Sensei Porcupine Creek outside Palm Springs one of the most unique and special golf resorts I've ever been to. Enjoy. With only 21 rooms available, there are only 68 guests at most on property at any given time. And given how much there is to do, well, it means you're very rarely going to see another guest. Real orchids in every room? Yeah, that feels luxurious. All right, when you play Porcupine Creek, you are going to get a nice little welcome kit here, beautiful leather pouch with the Sensei logo on it, Sensei branded Pro V1s, tees, yardage book, bag tag. It's one of the nicer kind of packages I have received, and it's a super nice touch for a super special round. They've got an insane driving range. If you're looking for a place to practice for the day, I don't think there's a better place than this. But seriously, there's not a single ball. I'm gonna hit the only ball that's gone out there today. And it's so perfect. I just feel kind of wrong doing it. Another small detail, when you get to the range, the tees are in the shape of the Sensei logo. Oh, and by the way, you got Pro V1s, as if there'd be anything else. So some of the nicest high-end clubs in the world, they will do what some call an airstrike. They'll bring you whatever food and drinks you want directly out to wherever you are on the course. Oh, and did I mention it's Nobu? And it is fantastic. There's a world-class selection of sculptures, like this Keith Haring from 1986 that's just casually hanging out on the 4th hole of the golf course. Come on. Can we talk about the sculptures again? They are so impressive, and this one might be my favorite. Not only do they have a world-class sculpture collection, the art collection, not too bad either. Yeah. The main part of the estate house feels like a luxurious living room, because it used to be a luxurious living room. And honestly, the difference between a 5-star luxury hotel and this, it just feels more luxurious. This might be the nicest place I've ever stayed. So I'm honestly not sure how it's possible, but from the moment you step through the gates, the entire property smells like jasmine. And I mean, you can see in the landscaping, there's plenty of it around, but like you open the windows, you go through the gates, in 2 seconds, the entire place smells like jasmine. It is delightful. Little known fact, they have Wagyu beef jerky that is the best beef jerky I've ever had. But it's not on the menu anywhere. You gotta know and you gotta ask for it, so make sure you try it when you come. Oh, and wondering why it sounds like there's a waterfall in the background on that clip? It's because just outside of our room, there are waterfalls. Also, fun fact, at the original estate, this was the dog pond. Imagine being a dog, and this was all yours. They have the most massive shower I have ever seen in my life. I mean, just look at this thing. That's wild. The landscaping here is insane. Playing here is like literally going on a nature tour. There is so much wildlife. We've seen birds, we've seen fish, we've seen squirrels, we've seen bunnies. I've heard stories of there being a bobcat around, as well as some bighorn sheep. Everywhere you look, you hear this like scurrying into the bushes. There is so much cool wildlife when you play out here. Even at some super fancy 5-star resorts, it can be a little bit of a battle at the pool. At Porcupine Creek, pretty much no matter what, you're gonna feel like you have the entire place to yourself, and often, well, you will. And how about one more little attention to detail? Like the exit sign being built into the block of wood? Can't say I've seen that before. No, but for real, wasn't prepared for just how many beautiful seating areas there would be. I just want to sit everywhere on the property and enjoy the jasmine smell in nice weather. I don't know if there is a more perfect place in the world for relaxing. There are water features everywhere, and I love it. Another special thing they do here is called the omakase. So because the main restaurant is a Nobu, the omakase is a play on the word omakase and is the golf experience. So they will set up multiple stations throughout the course and then bring you things like Japanese Wagyu and king crab and Japanese whiskey and an insane dessert platter, all while you play one of the most exclusive golf courses in the world. It's only fitting that you can have one of the most exclusive dining experiences to go along with it. The resort features one of the most memorable golf holes you will ever play. It's over 200 yards, it plays straight down a canyon and drops over 100 feet, and it is a ton of fun.
Oh, looking pretty good. Wow, that is cool to watch. Oh, all right, we are on the green. That was way better than I expected. That had hole-in-one potential. I'm just saying. That was cool.
So you see these divots right here? Yeah, there's no seed on the cart because they'll just come from behind you once you've gotten a few holes away and they'll fix it for you. Same goes with the bunkers. You don't need to rake them because they're gonna come do it for you after the fact. Because we're the only ones playing golf today. That fact is still wild to me.
And considering that you're at a wellness retreat, maybe you should actually get some exercise when you're moving around with one of the complimentary mountain bikes. Wanting to stay on property but still want to get around? You can take a complimentary golf cart wherever you want to go. If you're a guest staying here and you need to get around, you can take one of the complimentary Tesla Model X's to get wherever you need to go.
Okay, you know when you go on a golf trip and you take your golf travel bag and you pack it full of stuff, but then you get there and the resort wants to take it, but you've got all your shoes and all of your stuff, and so you don't want to give it to them, but you don't really want your clubs in your room? Well, they take your clubs, and then they showed up with all of my shoes, so I didn't have to worry about it. So they unpacked my golf bag for me, brought me the stuff I needed, and my golf clubs are sitting there waiting at the course. That's service. As I mentioned, all the food at Sensei is done by Nobu, but even better than that is it's only available to hotel guests, making it one of the most private and exclusive Nobu experiences you can have in the world. But don't worry, all of their signature dishes are here, and it is some of the best food I have ever had. So whether you're sitting at the sushi bar, in the restaurant, or just having it delivered to your room, you can expect a wonderful dining experience while you're on property.
So, I know it's a golf channel here, but if you're into tennis, world-class tennis facilities. There's 3 courts, 2 hard courts, 1 clay, and the hard courts are the exact same courts they use at the nearby BNP Paribas Open, and so because of that, it's no surprise this is where some of the best tennis players in the world come to train ahead of that event. And I'm actually gonna go take a tennis lesson for the first time in about 20 years, so we'll see how that goes. You have all the free weights you could ever want, and then you have a full techno gym. If you want top-of-the-line, high-tech gym equipment, the Techno Gym stuff is insane. You can get a thermographic massage. So they will scan your entire body with an infrared camera, and they will look at where the hot spots are, and then they will give you a massage based on the areas that need it the most. That's high tech. With many of the different wellness packages, they will mail you a Whoop band ahead of your trip so that you can start getting real data from your body, and all of the stuff that you're learning here and all the stuff you're going through is based on your actual biomarkers and your actual data. It's pretty cool. So there you go. That's Sensei Porcupine Creek in a nutshell. If you have the opportunity, I cannot recommend this place enough. What I got out of it personally has just been so far beyond what I generally get out of golf trips. This was less a golf trip and more a wellness experience. And considering they call this place a wellness retreat, what I expected was golf, and what I got was, well, a whole lot more. My name's Sean Ogle, the founder of this thing here, Breaking 80. We talk about cool golf courses, cool golf products, and apparently cool wellness retreats. If you got some value out of this, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all those things, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.